Today's horoscope from AstroCademy, Taurus, February 21, 2025. You're inclined to make long-term plans today, or you might dream up ways to realize a goal or dream. Helping others can figure strongly now, and can be most rewarding. This is not a day for bold moves, it's a time for taking things step by step. At the same time, you can feel freer to be yourself today, probably because others are not putting as much pressure on you or you are detaching yourself from it. You project yourself in a friendly way. However, as the day advances, there can be some tensions building with those closest to you. Someone's approach can be off-putting, perhaps because it feels insensitive or roundabout. Others can be impatient with you, and this can prompt you to react by withdrawing. A competitive edge to the energy of later today may not suit you. Aim to work with it instead of against it by allowing competition or criticism to motivate you to improve. For example, a subtle trend is arriving for you starting today. Juno, the asteroid of inner power, loyalty, devotion, and marriage, has shifted gears to become ignited within the zodiac sign of Sagittarius. This is an essential shift because all relationships, regardless of whether they are young or long-term, will be colored by the desire for more adventure, passion, and excitement. We will demand expansion, adventure, and spontaneity in our connections. Embrace romance that is larger than life. Be sure to pay heed to this message now. Reconsider your professional relationships. You may want to connect with new people once the moon in Scorpio trines Mars retrograde in Cancer and Saturn in Pisces. It may be hard to work with specific individuals at your job. You may not like some clients or teaming up with certain coworkers. There could be some unspoken animosity, competition, and issues with authority. Although this has been disheartening, it could put your partnerships into a new perspective. You do not have to continue these connections when there are so many others who want to work with you. A harmonious environment is essential to your well-being. Taking care of this need means balancing your everyday life. And it can be such a pleasant undertaking. Home is the place where you retire and relax to recuperate from everyday stresses. So try to have the colors around you that appeal to you, the scents you enjoy, and the music you love, and your home will become the place of perfect bliss from which you venture into the world to be ready to face life's challenges. Once again, a new cycle begins on this day. This brings the promise of hope, as fresh beginnings can renew your outlook on the future. This can be especially helpful if times have seemed very hard lately. Always keep this in mind. While endings can hurt and times can prove challenging, there will always be an opportunity to try once more on the horizon. Let the energy of this day bring you strength and optimism. While the sun and moon have moved and today are more focused on bringing things together on the communication, social and relationship fronts, the last few days have left you with a download of information and insight to unpack from across the income, work, and career fronts. The sun's departure from your income sector yesterday may have taken the solar off the income side of the financial fence, and the moon may have left your career sector, but with a red on the forces that will continue to drive things. It is right in the heart of Mars last week in retrograde motion in your relationship sector that the sun is settling into his first full day in your communication sector. After Mercury, the planet of communication, returned there over the weekend, this has seen communication support increase dramatically, with a chance to keep the communication lines open while Mars still has the focus on the past and ahead of a turnaround in 5 days. Our eyes in the sky. The energy of the day is charged with unexpected revelations and transformative realizations as the moon in Scorpio forms a trine with Saturn in Pisces and opposes Uranus in Taurus. This unique alignment can bring forth moments of clarity just when you need them the most. Have you ever had one of those sudden insights that seem to flip everything upside down in an instant? A realization so powerful that there's simply no way to unsee the truth once it appears before you? That's the kind of energy today holds. Whether it's a new perspective on a situation that's been troubling you, a deeper understanding of your own emotions, or an idea that could change the course of your path, be open to these moments of awakening. Trust in the wisdom that comes your way, and don't second-guess yourself sometimes. The universe delivers exactly what we need, precisely when we need it. As you navigate this shifting energy, be mindful of how you interact with those around you. When emotions run high, it can be easy to let inner tension seep into your relationships, creating unnecessary friction. Have you ever found yourself in a bad mood, only to realize later that your frustration had nothing to do with the people around you? It's natural to feel overwhelmed at times, but try not to let any restlessness or irritation push you into conflicts, especially with loved ones. If you're feeling on edge, take a moment to step back before reacting impulsively. Words spoken in frustration can linger longer than we intend, and the last thing you want is to regret something said in the heat of the moment. Instead, channel your emotions into something constructive. Engage in a conversation where you express your thoughts with clarity, or if you need space, take time for yourself to process your feelings before discussing them with others. If you've been feeling weighed down by a sense of misfortune or setbacks, today invites you to shift your perspective. It's easy to blame circumstances or even other people when things don't go as planned, but have you ever looked back on a difficult moment only to realize that it was actually leading you towards something better? Sometimes, what seems like an obstacle is actually redirecting you to a path that aligns more with your true purpose. Instead of dwelling on what isn't working, try to look for hidden lessons or opportunities. In your current situation, what if the delays and challenges you're facing are setting you up for something greater than you originally imagined? Spending time with friends or engaging in acts of kindness could be particularly rewarding right now. Have you ever noticed how much lighter you feel after doing something good for someone else? Whether it's checking in on a friend, offering a helping hand, or contributing to a cause you care about, these moments of connection can uplift not only others but also yourself. People will be naturally drawn to the energy you bring, and if you take the lead in organizing something positive, whether it's a small gathering, a creative collaboration, or a volunteer effort, you might be surprised by how many others want to join you. Collective efforts have the power to create meaningful change, and your ability to inspire others can lead to something truly impactful. On a personal level, this is a good day to listen to your own needs and create space for rest and reflection. Have you been feeling overstimulated or emotionally drained? If so, take this as a sign to slow down. Not every day needs to be filled with movement and external demands. Yes, the most valuable thing you can do for yourself is to retreat into a peaceful environment, even if just for a short while. Whether that means taking a quiet walk, meditating, journaling, or simply enjoying a moment of stillness, prioritizing your inner well-being will help you feel more balanced and centered. If certain situations or social interactions feel too overwhelming, there is no harm in postponing them. Listen to what your body and mind are asking for, and honor your need for rest without guilt. This is a time of deep emotional shifts, new insights, and moments of awakening. Embrace the clarity that comes, even if it challenges your previous beliefs. Be kind in your interactions, mindful of your words, and open to the lessons the universe is offering you. Whether through meaningful connections, personal reflection, or an unexpected breakthrough, today holds the potential for growth, understanding, and positive transformation.